Alright guys, we are back with more Trails. But yes, after we completed Trails Through Daybreak, suddenly, Trails Through Daybreak 2 has a story demo. And yes, there is a battle demo too. And yeah, I think we're gonna be starting on right now, shall we? And yeah, for those wondering, I'm going to be covering as much story as possible until it stops. So yeah, I wasn't very sure about like this whole demo itself. It was like maybe I could have just waited till the full game. It's like no, we're gonna be playing the full game. Okay, I realize that we're gonna have to like lower settings as usual. Oh boy. Alright, English, result display. Display is always pretty loud. If you guys think it's too loud, I can lower it anytime. Alright. Trying to remember how to play this game because, yes, for those wondering, I did play Kaino Kiseki a few months ago. And yes, I'm very used to that game, but we are going backwards and trying out the second game in English, so I think without further ado, let's get started, shall we? And yes, we have clear data from our Trails Through Daybreak. Clear data, which is going to be pretty useful for this story. Want to do a recap video? No. If you want a recap, then go watch my Trails Through Daybreak 1 playthrough, if you guys want to see. Ah yes, the gun soldiers. Why are they running all of a sudden, and why is there dangerous music?
Gamma Squad, go!
Target confirmed. Moving to apprehend.
Our next prey.
Well, hello there.
Now, devour them all! Start corrode! The Corrental's online!
Well, this already went from 0 to 100 real quick. They're already saying Grendel within like the first minute.
What the hell?
Oh, he's fucking dead. They're fucking dead! Can we get 07 in the comment section for these fallen soldiers? Oh yeah, for those wondering, it's one of the most controversial games that I've played for the Trails series.
What in the world?
So take it how it is, alright guys?
I knew I sensed something down here, but I wasn't expecting to find bodies.
And the voicing is
No
still
good.
good as ever.
I'm only getting a faint response now. Ugh, I really thought we had it this time. This place is gonna be locked up real tight after today. Talk about lame.
Huh. Maybe we should pay our friend a visit. His connections could come in handy, and we do still owe him our thanks.
Oh yeah, our thing should match his 4 SPG requirements, shouldn't it? Well, if we go, I'm totally helping myself to his secret stash of sweets.
If you want to play with fire, be my guest. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Yeah, let's move, S.
Who are these two random miserable sinners that I've never even heard of? And yeah. Alright. This is, it's kind of weird for me to having to play backwards after playing, you know, what game I played, so anyway. And yeah, this takes place in February. This is basically around 2 months after the first game ended off.
I can't wait! Do you think his car is faster than Van's truck?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetie. We'll be back home later this evening.
You better be. Things have been a little too weird around here lately. All right, have tons of fun out there, Yume.
Okie dokie, Grandpa. I'll be back soon!
Looks like the voicing is still as consistent.
Early yesterday morning, there was a small explosion near a municipal building in the capital.
Christ.
According to our
Christ,
report,
Vaughn.
it was the result of a power outage, and there was no sign of criminal activity. In other news, a Grand Circuit exhibition race will be held today.
The second straight game in a row, he's still sleeping on the couch.
For real? It's too early for this shit. Agnes? Thought you weren't working today.
And it's not Agnes.
It's nearly 10 a.m., you know. You really should be wide awake at this hour. I have a job fit for a Spriggan, so you better start waking up already. Van.
And we're already off to a decent start. Elaine got a new outfit for this game. And we introduce characters one by one. Vaughn Arkwright. Elaine Claire. No titles for some reason, but anyway.
So, wasn't expecting you to drop by the office, much less in casual wear. Better be careful walking around in that, or else Lil Miss Famous will have even more eyes on her.
Oh, please. I can blend in with the crowd just fine, as long as I act like myself. So, what are your thoughts? I just had it tailor-made.
Well, let's see. Huh. Yeah, seems pretty alright. Always good to wear something easy to move around in. What? What did I say?
Your phrasing sucks, Van.
Oh, nothing. So, what's going on with your sleep schedule? Was it thrown off kilter, or are you just becoming lazy? Perhaps your old habits are rearing their ugly heads, now that you don't have your assistants to keep you in line.
It ain't like that. I've just been up to the neck in work is all. Though I am slowing my pace a little. At least until they get back.
Speaking of, I can't believe it's already been 2 months since they all left. I'm surprised they haven't returned yet.
Yeah, well, they all had some unfinished business to take care of. On the bright side, things have been nice and quiet around here lately. It's just like old times.
So basically, we're on full reset since we don't have our teammates, but anyway.
Oh? I've heard testimony to the contrary. A little birdie told me Agnes has been coming here every week for part-time work.
Not true. She comes every other week, and I doubt she'll be able to do even that much in the coming weeks. She's gonna be up to her ears in work, getting ready for her school festival.
She really does care about her work, though, so...
Oh, it's that time of year already? I bet someone's going to be awfully lonely soon.
Yeah, no. Alright, that's enough about me. Let's start talking shop. I want to know why an A-rank bracer, and the famous no less, is asking for my help.
Excuse me while I throw up right now, inside. While you guys deal with some editing.
I'm also curious why you're doing this on your day off. Guessing this ain't a rescue a lost cat type request.
Afraid not. Take a look at this.
Damn.
There have been other incidents like this one here in the capital. They began around the start of the year. I'm sure this is old news to you, however.
Yeah, but I didn't think the rumors were actually true. What I heard was that there have been a number of strange goings-on lately, and that a lot of people have been dropping like flies.
The victims are not only policemen and soldiers, but also gang and mafia members as well.
Pepe hens, they were just victims. They were just randos.
Evidently, they have all been killed in the most gruesome manner imaginable. It's inhuman, in every sense of the word. Due to the nature of the incidents, however, they're being reported as vague disturbances or accidents.
Well, given the parties involved, I can't say I blame them. Hasn't stopped people from talking, but it's all just speculation at the moment. I figure the Guild and the CID want to close the books on this case ASAP.
That's right. A joint investigation team has already been formed. They've surmised that this is the work of a serial killer. Unfortunately, they have yet to find any serious leads.
I'll admit, this case has been on my mind. But I hadn't caught any sense, and no one had come to me about it. Until now, that is. If I'm being real with you, this is way beyond the scope of my humble little office. You do get that, right?
So basically, another 4SPG.
Yes. And until yesterday, that was perfectly acceptable. However, the situation has changed.
Target move it up.
Now, sweep them all! Shard is online!
What the hell?
The CID's Special Ops Hercules unit, its Gamma Squad specifically, was wiped out last night. They identified a suspect for the serial killings via their intel network, but when they caught up with him, they were completely overwhelmed by a red fairy and a man in a trench coat, who transformed into a monstrous creature.
Oh yeah, by this time, Elaine hasn't seen the form that Vaughn takes up, so... Still kind of a secret, but it's gonna be not a secret regardless later.
Huh. I want to say it's just the latest in special effects, but... yeah, probably not. I'm guessing Renee sent you this vid?
Yes. Discreetly and privately. Not even the Guild is aware of this video. The many incidents caused by Almada last year were beyond human understanding. However, all of the reports mention the presence of a fixer and an unidentified dark blue monster. Consequently, multiple organizations are beginning to turn their eyes to you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you what will follow if nothing is done about this. Yes?
Honestly, even I don't know what all went down there. So, long story short, I've shot to the top of the suspect list.
Really, huh?
Of the CID and the Bracer Guild.
Nail on the head. It's only a matter of time before the CID makes their move to attain justice for the Gamma Squad. This is personal to them. The same goes for the police and the Guild as well.
Well, shit. I just can't catch a break these days.
Looks like we're gonna have to do some reconnaissance now.
But, thanks for giving me a heads up.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna put my nose to work. This ain't something I can take lying down. Especially since I should have been able to sniff it out from the get-go. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for someone to throw me in the slammer. I've gotta get on out there and clear my good name. Pushing through thick and thin is what a fixer does best. I'll get through this. Whether that's by myself or with the people who have stood by my side. I'm only here now because of them. And I've still gotta pay them back for all they've done for me.
Huh.
I guess I'm sort of giving myself a 4SPG here. Now, I hate working for free as much as the next guy. But maybe I could put up with it if a certain someone rewarded me with delicious sweets.
Fuck's sakes, of course you want sweets. Why am I not surprised?
That's quite the roundabout way of asking me to treat you. However, I'm afraid I can't accept that particular arrangement. Seeing as I'm the one who came to you with the job.
Huh?
I can't just sit idly by and let a new seed of fear be planted in the hearts of civilians. That's not the Bracer way. Moreover, I have a personal stake in this. After all, a dear friend of mine is being caught in the crossfire of this whole ordeal. I won't let him be hit with a false charge. Face it, you need someone who can keep an eye on you. I think us working together would be the most rational solution. That said, I can't openly ask for your help, given my position as a Bracer. If it's done through a 4SPG, though, I doubt there will be any problems. So, will you accept it?
And finally, the request comes in.
Hey, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just wondering who's really the roundabout one here. You're the same as ever, Elaine. Actually, I take that back. You've changed a lot, haven't you?
I suppose I have. Although I think that's to be expected, given all that happened last year. And you've changed quite a bit yourself, no?
Guess so.
Best both people have changed regardless, no?
Alright. The conditions you've outlined match my requirements well enough. I'll be expecting you to pull your weight out there. Better keep up with me.
Throwing up again?
Oh, I'll do more than that, Van Arkwright.
Prologue, Crimson Roar. Oh god. I know people won't like it, the fact that I'm gonna be editing,
I
but
am
hell
officially
yeah.
in love with this caramelized apple. The slightly bitter yet juicy sweet flavor is to die for. That pinch of cinnamon combined with the flaky richness of the crust are sending my taste buds into overdrive. It's perfection. I could sit here eating Monmar's tart tatin until the cows come home. I'll never get sick of it for as long as I live.
Impressive VA, by the way, Damien Haas. Never changed, by the way.
Same for me. Its flavor is refined, yet delicate at the same time. Calling it anything less than a masterpiece would be doing it an injustice. You're a master of your craft, Victor.
Victor.
Why, thank you. I don't know why you're hanging around this deadbeat, but I guess there's no harm in kicking up your feet and sharing a meal in your downtime.
Jeez. Can't give him some nice leverage, huh?
The same doesn't go for you, you lazy bum. Also, you better not give this fine young lady any trouble. You hear me?
Yeah, I got it.
And then the voice stops. This is where we're gonna be like skimming through dialogue, since we are reading fast. And yes, I am aware that I have played this game before, but I won't skim too fast, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna investigate the start of our stuff. Start with the tutorial stuff that we've done through.
Should be able to get whatever we need over at the general store. So let's... Wait, I need to make a stop at the tobacco kiosk. Gotta check out their novelty candies.
Ever the sugar addict.
Oh yeah, I did complain before about the text not going the voice, the other voices not going fast enough, you know? Unfortunately, the auto advance messages are pretty slow, unfortunately. Not much I could do about it. Yeah, auto advance lines are gonna have to I'll just have to press X. Alright. Might as well make our first ever save for this demo. And yes, for those wondering, this is a demo, not the full release.
What's on the menu?
This is where we get to spend our stuff, but I advise
Take care
anyone
out there.
try not to spend too much, because you will have no money, and money is a big virtue in this game. So at the start of the game, you don't want to spend too much money. I wait till we start finding ourselves getting money. Again, very important NPC to talk to every time you get to see her new lines, so yeah. Since this is
Sure
also
are an odd group.
the first game's engine,
Stay out of trouble now.
this is just basically we're gonna reuse assets and just make it the same regardless.
Okay, let me finish decking out my ride, and then... Actually, I'll save that for tomorrow.
Your obsession with cars hasn't died down a smidge either, I see. It's fine. We can just take the bus
I
to
see you're
Riverside.
working hard as always. Looking is always free, you know.
Alright. Might as well
Come
just
see us again sometime.
Explore around the whole place.
Let's get out
And yeah, for those wondering, These familiar NPCs, we'll try to talk to them from time to time. Only ones that are really interesting. If they're not interesting, well, might as well just ignore them, shall we? I think the biggest problem when it comes to like NPCs is that they have to have a good storyline to talk to. Otherwise, it's just like they're just NPCs, you know?
Let's see what we got.
We got some shop here.
Would you care for some flowers? What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
There's a bathhouse too that we can go to. I think we can activate the bathhouse now. Now we have any 4 SPGs here.
What to do?
In the bulletin board. I'm not gonna do any voicing, otherwise this game would take very long for me to complete. So, on the safe side, we're just gonna stick to what we do. Fortunately, we cannot upgrade our iPhones. I believe they're calling it T-phones. It's in this game's version instead of iPhones. I think, regardless of what we have, there's not much to really say about what we need. Despite this being a, like, transferable sequel. We got some Elaine skill stones, Vaughn skill stones, drivers. The best part about the game itself is definitely, once we get to it, you get
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Damn quartz here. The best part we're seeing right now is the shard skills. A lot of the shard skills are really good in this game, but they take a lot of configuration and
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
An early morning sauna trip doesn't sound half bad.
I got the hint. We can make a quick stop. You won't be any help if you're still half asleep.
Fine then. I'm gonna take a dip.
Let's take a dip. Knowing that I've already experienced this game before, we can at least try to make sure we know what we're doing.
Welcome to Laguna.
200 mirror to take a bath, no problem.
That's the stuff.
A breather was just what I needed.
Yep, the left touchpad button
I feel good as new.
is just basically
Get warmed up enough?
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Alright, if we press the right D-pad button, we're gonna go to Riverside.
Well then, shall we?
I think it's just gonna be pretty obvious what we're gonna do. It's gonna be simple exploration, seeing a lot of familiar NPCs with their dialogue. It's basically, we're in the prologue is just basically your usual tutorial. Bring back the ending of Trails Through Daybreak 1 with the whole friend bar thing, reunion. I remember that place, where that Giacomo died, unfortunately. Pepe Hench Giacomo. He was a good man.
My store has the best dishes around.
Since I'm surprised this is like a 6-month release time span between the first game was released, localized, and this game being released. which is pretty insane.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Better in Riverside.
Who wants
than
some
here.
roasted chestnuts? What's it gonna be? Later.
This dude, Eddie from the quest from the first game. Big reminder, it's like I said about these NPCs, they'll have their own official storyline. They'll involve themselves in quests that you'll see familiarity. You'll see a lot of quests that are like really good that you want to get invested in, but people are not into that sort of NPCs type thing, which is pretty sad because, like, you know, this game is really known for its NPCs, so.
Well, if it isn't Van and... Oh, Elaine too!
Sup? Been a while.
Nice to see you again, Bermati.
Bartender Bermati, same as usual.
And it's always a pleasure to see you. It's been some time since I've seen you both together like this. Wait, could it be that you're dating? And you didn't think to tell me? Oh, shame on you both!
Making an awful lot of conclusions here.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not like that.
You're letting your imagination get the best of you. Again. Anyway, you got a sec? We have a couple of questions for you.
I assume it's related to that incident? Very well. Pull up a chair. There's something that's been bothering me about the whole affair as well. A copy of that video came to my place, courtesy of Kincaid. What happened was terrible, no doubt. And who would have thought the rumored serial killer would turn out to be a vicious monster?
Grendel is back again, and it's pissed. But why? People have been wondering if, like, the next game of Kai will actually release sooner than later. Hate to break it to you guys, but I really doubt it. Because, one, they would have to work quick with the script. And two, they would have to, like, diverge their attention by, you know, not focusing on the Trails in the Sky remake, for those wondering. I know we're talking about the Trails in the Sky remake and all, which I'll definitely be playing when that comes out. It'll be my first time playing Sky, for those wondering, so yeah. We'll just have to see once, like, news and games and stuff come out, info regardless.
Thanks for the help, Bermati. I owe you one.
Because regardless, we're getting the games fast, and, like, the faster the better, regardless, okay?
No, perish the thought. What else are friends for? I owe Elaine very much, so I'll support her however I can.
Why, thank you.
Order whatever you like.
Just don't mess up, Van. Haha. Guess you know what they say. That Vine is a mess up. Okay, that was terrible. Anyway.
Oh, it's actually warm.
These are the car riders here. They had their own quests. I believe we're gonna have their quests sooner rather than later.
While cold days are here.
Just keep in mind about these NPCs, though, is that they're not usually gonna be
Can I help you?
now.
Come again.
But maybe towards a later quest down the road. That's something to keep in mind for everyone. See, like, these things has stayed the same as ever. Try to remember my controls since that's the last time I played a Kaseki Trails game was like 3 months ago, so I enjoyed that too. This is the first instance of fishing in this game. Fishing is Something that wasn't added in the last game, surprisingly, but it's a very easy thing to do.
Haha! Let's do this thing.
Seems we don't have this thing called the scan button, but oh well.
Hey!
Fishing minigame is very easy to do. Just gotta wait for it
That's
to
it.
appear, and then you're just gonna point your cursor, make sure it lands near the red, and then the bar will fill up, and boom, that's it.
Nice! I got one!
Alright, now we got that done. Very important that you guys keep your fishing, like, updated. Updated and make sure they actually, like, you know what you're doing. That's all I gotta really say. Just make sure you know what you're doing. There's a shop here, but unfortunately we can't go. That's totally fine. I'm getting some little bit of lag. I think it's because of the engine of this PS5. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of problems too much. We'll see though. Sensitivity is always gonna be a bit of an issue down the line, so. Alright, let's go in. This is where I believe
That looks like the place.
you can meet up with
There's Deswani and
investigators.
Elvis. Let's hit him up with some cues.
And looks like
I see you're hard at work as always, Alvis.
Same goes for you, Inspector.
Racer Elvis.
Elaine, aren't you off duty today? Wait, what's he doing here?
Inspector Deswani.
Did you have some business with us, Spriggan?
Same voices as ever.
Nah, I'm just here to gawk while the A-rank bracer lady does her stuff.
So, Elaine, why are you with him on your day off?
Fucking smile on his fucking stupid ass face, Elvis.
Well, I have something I need to check up on, and I asked him to accompany me. Don't worry. I won't let him do anything that goes against our code.
No, that's, not exactly what I mean.
Ooh, I feel for you, man.
Don't pity me.
Love the humor between these people. They were killed. No, they were killed by some horrifying scenes. Shard search. We got a fourth victim. I doubt there is any survivor at all. He's probably dead, regardless. Believe this is a Marduk technology thing, for those wondering. Alright, we're gonna go to the next area, the Grand Circuit. This is a new area that's introducing in this game. For those wondering. A lot of familiar areas, but this is an entirely new area that was not seen in the first game, but it was mentioned. So
let's roll, gang.
Let's get straight to the point, shall we? Remember how slow it was when I was like doing text with the VNOCR back then? But now I get to like feasibly just like ease the text. It's pretty nice. Still got a lot to learn, by the way, so. Maxim Lugin will be in the Grand Circuit. You guys remember him? Alright, let's see some people. Got some new NPCs too if you guys want to
Come on in and eat your fill. My stuff can't be beat. I'll be waiting for you.
Not gonna buy too much, unfortunately, so. Okay. Looks like we got our next goal.
Exhibition races are still open to the public, yes?
Yeah, but I think they're almost over.
I think I'll give it a try.
I believe this is the part, as an added addition to this game, the specific type of chess. Very bizarre chess, but this is a very interesting new tutorial that you guys are gonna learn. Very simple, by the way, so. And thankfully, Marduk has the technology that Vine gave him, that he allows himself to do this. Hacking the Orbital Lock Security Level 1.
Access granted. I'm going in.
Basically, you have your fucking mare basically hack in, and all you gotta do is just solve the puzzle. Just make sure you don't get attacked by the red, or else it's over. See, if breaking firewall, all you gotta do is press.
That's a good lock. Now do me a solid and no sweat.
See? Pretty simple as is, and boom, we completed it.
I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
Alright, you get a free arch driver, but we don't need to use it, do we? I don't think we need this arch driver. He has this is an earth arch driver, this is a healing arch driver. Which is pretty nice, but pretty sure we're not gonna need any healing now.
I think I'll give it a try.
That climbing wall looks like fun. I do wish it were a little taller, though.
I think it's tall enough as is. Not everyone's as fit as you are, you know.
Okay. I think the next thing we're gonna do is...
Look forward to seeing the engineering prowess.
Welcome to the official Z1 shop.
Red. Not many...
Here at the Grand Circuit gift shop, you can find all manner of official Z1 merchandise, while viewing displays of the most iconic moments in our long history.
Shut up, Zhongli. I know you're trying to marketize.
We even have rare items that were used
free to look around.
in races.
Come back whenever.
Take your time and enjoy your visit.
You know what they say, these NPCs are gonna be familiar and annoying.
Ferris wheels. Classic date spot. This one's pretty popular since you can see the whole racetrack from the top.
I suppose that makes sense. It's not really pertinent to our investigation, though.
Like in Persona 5, they always voice a lot of characters, like background noise, so this is basically this.
What to do?
Let's see what we got.
Okay. Alright, now I think we can just go ahead and just go into the racetrack right now.
Today's main race is about to start.
Get some cutscenes to enjoy.
And that's a wrap! The winner of this exhibition race is Maxim Lugan! He has claimed victory in the prelude to this season's C1 Grand Prix Finals!
Alright. Seeing as all people enjoying the race.
So
see if there's any NPCs that.
welcome to the Grand Circuit.
I doubt
In
it.
a few moments, you'll get to experience the white-hot excitement of Z1.
Yeah, not really much here.
Look
Let's
forward
check
to
this
seeing
other
the
side.
engineering prowess of the 4 major
Racer
manufacturers
girls
get put to the
promoting.
ultimate test.
The Maxim Lugan fans, of course. There's Paula and Yume watching on for Maxim. Mario Ain, the reporter.
Congratulations on getting first place again! You always make it look so effortless. Tell me, how do you manage to get win after win?
Stay developing as ever, Mario. So.
Well, the years of training helps with that, but my secret sauce is the undying love and support I get from my fans. I dedicate this victory to those wonderful angels in the stands.
Those are the wrong angels, by the way.
You've shot your way into my heart, Red Comet!
If only those girls knew what that dork is like when he isn't behind the wheel.
True.
I'm sure Marielle, at least, is well aware.
Oh, Yume.
Hi, Van! I didn't know you were here. Oh, and Elaine's here too. Hey, hey!
Good afternoon, you two.
Hello there. I don't often see the two of you together. Could it be?
Oh, we're just teaming up for a small job. That's all.
I was only able to catch the tail end of the race, but it was quite exhilarating, wasn't it?
Maxim was super cool. He went like zoom, zoom, and beat all those other guys.
I'll give the man
sound
this.
effects?
When it comes to driving a car, he's in a class all his own. And that said, he's got some competition for once. There's an up-and-coming racer who might actually give him a run for his Mira.
It will certainly be interesting to see who comes out on top in the finals. If he's too focused on the stands rather than the track in front of him, like today, victory might slip between his fingers.
Wow, you're pretty hard on the guy.
I can't wait for the finals. I'm gonna cheer him on extra hard.
I'm sure that will give him the push he needs.
On behalf of the sponsors, the trophy will be presented by a very special guest.
And this game is sponsored by Trails Through Daybreak. I'm just kidding. I'm not really sponsored by anyone.
The Princess of Alzheim, Zita Oswald.
And this is the new character.
Congratulations, Mr. Lugan. That race was a sight to behold.
Yeah, new character involving Trails Through Daybreak 2. We haven't seen this person in Trails Through Daybreak 1, so...
I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you'll fare in the finals.
Well, I suppose I'll have to work twice as hard then. I wouldn't dare disappoint such a lovely young princess.
She's a princess? Wow!
I didn't realize Prince Sharid had a sister.
Yeah, they mentioned Street had a sister.
I hear the Principality is investing heavily into this year's race. I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you?
I remember this conversation. I believe it's back at Chapter 3.
That's right. Although her age belies her intellect. She has a quick wit and a sharp mind, neither of which I can hope to rival. I may be the heir to the throne, but that doesn't stop her from meddling in her hapless brother's affairs.
I think she's about 17 or 18 maybe, but I hear she's wise beyond her years.
It's an honor to greet the champion of the race in person. I truly feel like the luckiest girl in all the world. The dead heat at the end was quite nerve-wracking. I was on the edge of my seat. It reminded me of that famous scene from Perfect Driver 2.
So you saw that movie. Words cannot express how happy I am to hear that.
They mentioned the movies. We're gonna be seeing a lot of new movies, by the way, so...
Ooh, this is my chance to look cool in front of Yume and Paulette.
Oh god, he's gonna lose it.
The moment the studio offered me the part of Max, I felt as though the wheel of fate was at work. The character and I shared a number of commonalities, even beyond our similar-sounding names.
Ah, that's quite interesting. I'd very much like to hear more. They say you did all of your own stunts during your racing scenes. Is that true? Oh, and would you consider asking the producers to make Alsheim the filming location for the third movie? I'd very much appreciate that.
What's with this girl? Her passion is overwhelming.
Oh, hey, could I get another interview? Maybe this time with both of you.
And this is where he blows it.
It looks like that'll drag on for a while. I think we'll go ahead and take our leave.
Rip that guy's confidence levels.
Not a bad idea. You've got a dinner rush to prepare for.
Hey, Mommy! Can we ride the Ferris wheel?
Of course, sweetie, but only once, okay? I'll see you both later.
It's not like we'll put our person on a date on a Ferris wheel or anything, but blah, 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 blah. Okay.
All right. Goodbye for now.
Well, it'll be a pain. But we should probably stick around for a while longer.
Yes, we have work to do. Why don't we ask Marielle if she knows anything about this?
Huh? Hey, where'd Paulette go?
And now he notices.
Wait, isn't that...
Oh, right. I heard about them from my brother.
And now we get to meet with Mario, tell us about what she knows.
I never thought I'd run into you two here. Did you come to watch the race together?
We're here on business, actually. Van and I have a few questions for you.
At least she's making up for the fact that even after Dingo was gone, she's still continuing her own way of doing things.
But first, let's catch up.
Why are you covering a Grand Prix race? I thought politics was more your speed. Entertainment column needed extra hands or something?
Actually, it was my call. I wanted to branch out and try something new. I need to expand my horizons if I ever want to catch up to him. Maybe someday, I can push the bar even higher. That's why I'm charging forward into unknown waters. Full speed ahead!
Let's just hope this unknown waters doesn't get yourself killed. But anyway.
You're just a bundle of energy, aren't you? Well, if you know what you want to do, I ain't gonna discourage you. Give it your all out there, all right? Make him proud.
I'll be rooting for you as well. We both have a lot to live up to, so let's keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Okay, that's enough about me. So, you mentioned you're here on business, right? Ooh, this might serve as inspiration for my next story. Let's hear it.
All right, here's the lowdown.
So, the rumors were true. The police and the CID have been keeping a tight lid on the situation, but that hasn't stopped me from digging into it on my own.
Oh yeah? Well, that makes this easy for us.
Did your investigation bear any fruit?
I guess you could say that.
Go on.
I, kinda, sorta, maybe ran into the culprit.
Nani? Nani? And the voice budget ran out all of a sudden? Alright, tell us everything. Tell us everything you know. Well, hello there. Surely you're not gonna kill us or anything, right? And then he just disappeared into the sea of butterflies. I know I don't bring out my humor for the first episode. It's probably gonna be like that for the rest of the game, but just wanted to show that I'm just having fun with you guys. Having fun with the game, having fun with the whole Trails series itself. And it's less serious because, one, when I played the game for the first time, I was full locked on. But now it's just like, that I've already played the game, it's just that, I'll have this casual going way of doing things, you know? And yeah, they're mentioning the fact that, well, Mario was a lucky person to witness the culprit, but oh boy, Desire. You guys remember Desire? We had their trouble with them in 4 SPGs. And they are controlled by Amada. Now we can go to the Central March. This is the other new area that we can go to for the first time. And Mario's just gonna sit here. Alright. Since we're moving a lot faster than usual, let's go to the Central March.
Off we go.
Ah, yes, the memories. Alright, nostalgia taking in. Alright, anyway. Looks like we got ourselves 4 SPGs in here, it seems.
What to do?
New upcoming Patisserie, blah blah blah. Gâteau de Dun Marche, blah blah blah. Alright. We got a new 4 SPG that we get to work on. Which is pretty nice.
Oh, what can I do? Stop by again sometime, yeah? Fresh produce straight from the farm.
So yeah, this is an entirely new area. A lot of
Take a look at my wares
in this area, for those wondering.
Anything strike your fancy?
You guys can buy stuff if you like, but I recommend no until you actually get some fucking money. Because let's be real, we have no money.
Thanks.
So.
This is kind of fun.
Want to take a look?
Like, these things are, like, tempting to buy, but I can't
Come
buy
again.
them. Which is unfortunate, because, like, you know.
Oh, hello! You're welcome back anytime.
Yogg Soren. Alright, we got ourselves a yellow quest here. We might as well just do it, because it's a quest. Someone's the expert on sweets, obviously. Spoiled ingredients, huh? That would make them sick. And yes, this will be your alignment. Oh yeah, for those who are wondering, alignment requirements do not matter in this game. And you'll be thinking, thank God, it doesn't matter. Because people in the first game, there was a lot of alignment requirements, and it got pretty frustrating for certain things that you couldn't do because of the 4 SPGs. So there's not much alignment requirements for this game. So thankfully, there's nothing to really miss.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Feast your eyes on this.
Take a look at my wares.
Alright, we're gonna be topicking every single person in here.
How's business treating you?
Let me ask you something.
The topic thing is just basically how Octopath does its thing. Except it's just a path action in Octopath, so...
Hey there.
We're skimming through the dialogue just to make it faster. Although, if you guys want to pay attention to dialogue, you can just pause if you guys want. I just know how
Hello there.
this is
Thank
gonna
you.
go. You know? Wouldn't want to waste too much time with you guys. The red over there, we're not gonna go to the red just yet.
The Center Marché really does have everything.
This market's bustling. They've got more stuff on offer now than they did back in our day.
That's true. The trade business is flourishing more and more every year. It would be nice to wander around here again sometime. When we're off the clock, of course.
What can I get for you?
Cover costs.
Thanks for shopping.
Well, got a question for you.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
The Center Marché really does have everything.
It's so lively around here.
Hey,
got the best goods
They're
that
as
money can
fresh as
buy.
fresh. Woohoo! Thank you.
God damn, they're high pitched. These voices are so high.
Better not be window shopping.
Oh, get this.
What? Done already?
Need that for the
Lantern launch.
for the blah, blah,
Thank you very much.
for the points. Make sure you find any gift you can get. These are literally free points for your connection, which is very vital in this game. So.
Got a question for you.
Okay. Now we got a good grasp.
so
on
much to
what
see.
do.
Check out what I have on offer.
Unsavory customer. Well, that's the wrong approach to go with customers, but dang. So, this quest itself, if you guys been paying attention, we gotta figure out who the culprit is. Who's the one that's spreading rumors. Someone set him up, obviously, yeah. There's only one person to gain from the setup. It's Kenny, the guy who gave us the quest in the first place. Kenny! Fucking Attack on Titan Kenny, of all people. Looks like the sussing begins from Kenny, and what we have to do now is we're gonna tail him in the tailing minigame. So you gotta be careful how to play this tailing minigame because you have no cover to really hide.
Feast your eyes on this.
But you don't want to get this thing red all the way up. So you gotta be careful.
This is kind of fun.
So you gotta press X to hide. It'll lower the bar, but you want to be advisably very careful about how far your distance away from the target. Otherwise, if you get caught, then it's kind of game over for your points. Good thing that we made it in time, or else we could have gotten a game over. Thankfully, the bar at least lowers a bit. We have to make sure he doesn't turn around. Sure, this might take a while. Yeah, at least. You can speed it up, however, if you like. Just gotta maintain your distance, just be careful, alright?
Streets around the Grand Circuit appear to be more backed up than usual. Drivers are urged to lower their speeds and maintain safe driving practices in the evening when icy roads increase the risk of skidding.
That's all we have.
Don't want him to get the lost bar to go up. Just gotta be careful. You probably guys
really does that
you guys are probably wondering where are we going.
There's so much to see.
Thank God. Thank God we kind of made sure we paid attention. So he's gonna turn. Don't want to get the bar too high up. And I think we're good to go. Yep, we're good to go. And we get 1 SP if you successfully do it. Yeah, I don't think so, boys. You are caught. And he's already watched. And now the true colors are shown. So we get to do 2 things. We can either turn it into the police, which is probably law, or we can settle things amongst themselves, like real citizens. You know? Honestly, who gives a shit about the law? We give a shit about making gray chaos, so square it is. And it's much better that way because who gives a shit about the police? The police are kinda useless in video games, so... And yes, for those wondering, the SSS, I'm not making fun of the SSS or anything, it's just that in many video games, the police are just been a meme dropped in, like, their course of, like, plot history. And we get free canales, woo! Hell yeah. And that was all worth it for this quest because we get free
That
food.
takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
You got a lot of gray with a bit of law. If you chose the police, you could get a lot of law with a little bit of gray, which is pretty nice. Anyway, that's it for this first episode of Trails through Daybreak 2. I'll see you guys more when we, well, continue on with this demo.